Hi everyone, this is Deb Tim, a Canadian girl, and welcome to my channel. I've always done a profile on any species that I've acquired. Well, just recently I have acquired a Jack Dempsey cichlid. I am like over the moon in love with this fish. He's so stunning. So I did some research and I want to share what I learned with you. So please stay tuned. This is my 125-gallon aquarium home to my 10 blood red parrotfish and Elvis, my Jack Dempsey. Now, Elvis was given to me, and I have fallen in love with this gentle giant. Let me tell you about this species. The stunning cichlid came by its name from the American heavyweight champion of the world. William Jack Dempsey Harrison achieved this status in the 1920s, the same time this handsome cichlid was discovered. Although there are some similarities to the two, such as large size, thick body, big eater, but it pretty much ends there. Jack Dempsey cichlids are a little skittish when they're first introduced to the community. Staying in the back or hiding until they are comfortable is quite normal. They are not the aggressive monsters they often are mistaken for. They can become aggressive during spawning, but otherwise they're easygoing. This cichlid is native to Central America. They are found in Honduras, Guatemala, and Belize, inhabiting warmer, sluggish waters. They've also been artificially introduced into areas in the southern states that border the Gulf of Mexico. The Jack Dempsey is a medium-sized fish attaining a full-grown size of 8 inches for the males and 6 inches for the females. They have beautiful coloration that can change as to its moods. It can go from an olive green drab color to almost black when spawning. With the shimmery highlights in their scales, under lights they often look more blue with golden flecks. The females are similar in color, although muted and duller. Juveniles are heavily striped, often having up to 11 bars. These stripes fade as they mature. There's also another variation known as the electric blue Jack Dempsey. They tend to be smaller and less aggressive. Their bright blue variation is considered a genetic mutation as a result of breeding. Jack Dempsey cichlids have become very popular in the fish-keeping hobby. They are easy to keep, acclimating to a wide variety of water conditions. They eat most anything you offer them. They are really suitable for beginners as they are not a demanding fish to care for. In keeping a pair, you would need no less than a 60-gallon aquarium without any tank mates. The tank size has a direct impact on the level of aggression they display. If homing in a community setting, they would need a 6-foot tank, 125 gallons, no less. Tank mates should be of similar size and temperament. Smaller fish will be quickly eaten, as this fish does have a large appetite. Here you can see Elvis is quite at home with his 10 blood red parrot tank mates. As for the tank setup, they prefer sandy bottoms to a soft sand substrate is a good choice. They do like nooks and crannies, pipes, and other such hiding places. You can add live plants as they won't eat them, but don't be surprised if they move them around to their liking. The word vandalism comes to mind. Dim lights are preferred. You will find the Jack Dempsey more active with lower lights. Too bright and you will find them staying in the back, hiding to avoid the brightness. In feeding this beautiful cichlid, you will find they happily accept almost anything. They're omnivores, so fresh lettuce and other veggies are well received. Live food is Elvis's favorite. He especially loves earthworms and mealworms. Although with the parrots, he does have to be quick, as they also happily accept anything I offer. A good quality pellet is essential for the balance of required nutrients that they need. All other foods are considered supplements. A wide variety keeps them very happy. Brine shrimp, earthworms, red wigglers, mice, shrimp, tubifex, bloodworms are all excellent choices. There are visual differences in the sexes. The males have a thicker, deeper body, larger jaw, and show dramatic coloration. The females are more slender and smaller in all these areas and less colorful. The male's genitals are shaped more like the trigger on a gun, where the females are like a blunted cone shape. Of course, venting is still the best way to be sure. The Jack Dempsey likes to choose their own mate. If you intend on breeding them, it's good to purchase 4 to 6 juveniles and allow them to pair up. By 6 months of age, they are sexually mature. In the wild, they don't reach full maturity until they are a year old. In preparing a breeding area, they will clean the sand away till they have a nice flat bottom, so offering them a flat rock or terracotta dish is suggested. It is recommended you remove the pair from the community, allowing them to have a tank to themselves. These cichlids are good parents and take care of things on their own. It's best not to disturb them unless absolutely necessary. The eggs develop over the next 3 to 6 days, at which point the parents will move them to their pit or even their cave. Don't get excited. They will not eat the eggs. The parents will relocate the eggs sometimes, a few times, even in one day. This is quite normal. Both parents look after the new family, the father protecting the perimeter and mom guarding the young. On occasion, they may fight over duties. This can lead to the eggs being eaten to settle the dispute. This is why it's a good idea to separate them for spawning. The male is not needed to guard the family, so he can be safely removed and the mom can be left to raise the babies. At 4 days, you will need to begin feeding the fry. Baby brine shrimp, daphnia, and all those lovely tiny little foods for fry are good choices. I didn't intend on getting Jack Dempsey, but my neighbor needed to rehome this fellow and offered him to me. Well, there's no way I could turn that down. So I brought him home, and he fits into this community perfectly. Originally, I had intended on dedicating my 125 to my parrotfish, but Jack Dempsey has wiggled his way into my heart, so he is now quite at home here, and I am thrilled. He is such a wonderful addition and splash of color to this aquarium. So until next time, this is Deb Tim signing out. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.